much that we didn't think about it right now, right? So
Yeah.
you talked about the focus. So as I see mindfulness, it's the ability also to be focused, but also to be open-minded. And the ability to move between these two realms enables us to create new things.
Yeah. You mentioned your book, and it's called Mindfully Wise Leadership: The Secret for Today's Leaders. Could you tell us more about it?
So in the book, it's actually based on my PhD. I conducted a 2 years case study in a high-tech company that I'm showing what we need as leaders to do in order to lead mindfully nowadays. How can we be more present and have the courage to be vulnerable? And how we can, I talk about a crucial tool nowadays that I call it a dialogue space. It's actually a little bit what we talked about it. In order to lead innovative and creative companies is the ability to create a space, to form a space and come to be present with our employees or people we are meeting in, and invite people to show up fully, and be vulnerable. So if I'm the leader that I need to figure out the product that we are handling right now, I can come and say, I feel that we are not on the right path with this product. I don't have the answers right now, but from talking, conversation I had with a few of my colleagues and clients, I think that maybe we need to think of this way. What do you think about it? So it's really inviting people to be present with open mind, open heart, and open will, and enabling a new solution to emerge. But for this, it comes back to the first question. We need to be able to hold the uncertainty, to embrace the uncertainty, and to allow space for it. And once we give space for it and holding the uncertainty without closing it because it's not convenient for us, and new things can emerge. So it's really critical. So in my book, actually, I speak with thought leaders, with leaders from companies. The chief of mindfulness and compassion at LinkedIn not only wrote the foreword to my book, but also was interviewed in the book. And I interviewed different companies about their practicality. I'll bring mindfulness to the space, to the corporate space, help engage people in a deeper way. It helps create innovation and creativity.
You talk about opening your mind and opening your heart. So open-mindedness makes sense to me because we're in the business world. We need to think out of the box. It's really, but open heart is less
Scary.
right. It's scary, and it seems like, is it relevant or not? Like, could you tell me exactly about open-heartedness in business and leadership?
Yes. Look, first of all, let's clarify a few things. Usually I think what we use in the Western world and mainly in business, we learn to close our heart and work mainly from our head, right? Rational, cause and effect, because we are scared that the emotions will flood us. However, now that the AI and the technology increases at the speed of light, what will differentiate us as human beings versus the machines? It's our heart, because the threads that connected to our heart is compassion, it's passion, it's empathy, it's all the threads that we need in order to lead creative, innovative companies. So what I invite leaders, and when I'm working with our courses, retreats, and in organization, is I invite people to connect to their own sensation, to their inner world. It's the ability to connect to my thoughts, my emotion, my sensation, without closing it, but managing it. So it's the ability to feel, maybe I'm scared right now, maybe I'm excited, maybe I'm confused, and the ability to speak this language. I teach a new language, actually. There's the rational language, but what I found in my research that we also have the emotional language, that it doesn't get place in the corporate world. So I invite people to speak, but it's interesting because we don't know to name what we are feeling. So it starts by understanding our inner world and understand, okay, what I'm feeling right now. I'm stressed, I feel anxiety, I'm excited, maybe I feel both. Usually we feel both. We feel also excited, but also anxiety, right? So it goes together. But it's the ability to speak our emotions and say, I'm really stressed out right now. Can we have 20 minutes pause and I will come fresher to our next meeting? Or, I'm really confused right now. What can I do with it? But, we need to show up vulnerable, right? Because we don't know how the other person will react. So this is what it means, being able to work with our emotions, because then we show up more completely and we can really enable new solution to emerge. Otherwise, we're doing more of the same, Okay, this is what you did yesterday, let's do it again. We don't take risk. We don't get out of our comfort zone. And it means getting out of our comfort zone and starting creating a new language. And it's challenging for us because we thought afraid it will decrease our ROI, but the opposite, it's the right.
Yeah.
way.
Do you think it's related to the fact that most of the leadership in the world, like 99% out of it, is male?
Yes, I think for sure. I think we're also going through a transformation right now, and we are connecting more to the feminine side within ourselves. I must be honest and say, I was in the army, in the mandatory service, a sniper instructor, and I was connected to my masculine qualities like determination, focus, achieving goals. But after I went out of the army, I understood that I need to connect to my feminine qualities within me: compassion, creativity, empathy. So this is the transformation we're all going nowadays. It's the ability to connect to our feminine qualities because they are so needed nowadays. It's the ability to listen really to each other without offering the solution, but being able to hold the emotions and only be there for the employee. Even saying, I see you struggling right now. How can I be here for you? Without offering what would you do next? Because it's not convenient for us to feel these feelings. So yes, I think we're heading toward the new leadership. It's actually leadership that connects deeper to our qualities, the feminine qualities that we let go of. So we're reconnecting to them now.
I see. And we call what you're doing is mindfulness based leadership. And we're talking about mindfulness in many ways. And I feel like it's a buzzword, and I want to hear your definition. And is it like mindfulness usually comes with meditation? Yes, no? How do you see that term?
Great. So first of all, the classical definition for mindfulness of Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, it's the ability to be present here and now intentionally in a non-judgmental way. Like when I'm here with you now, I'm fully with you, with my mind,